everyone! Welcome to Toy Break, episode 170! Yay! I'm Aileen.
I'm George.
I'm Nate.
And I'm Linda.
Where are you guys from?
But we can't really see you guys. So let's
Squid
discuss.
Kids
Let's discuss this.
That looks bad. I bet.
That's okay.
Hold them up
Whoa.
so you can see the bottom too. Look how enormous this is.
And how
Larger than
awesome.
life.
Okay.
All right, now let's move this and get to see you guys.
So heavy.
Oh!
Don't drop in.
Hey guys!
So here we are.
That's really the fifth guest.
We'll talk more
The
about that.
Tendo.
We'll talk more about the giant Tendo in a little bit.
Welcome to the couch, guys.
Thanks.
Good to be here.
Squid Kids Inc. You've heard us talk about them many times, and we finally got them to sit and talk with you. So before we get into that, let's remind you and any new viewers that Toy Break is your weekly internet show all about the wonderful world of toys, including but not limited to designer vinyl, plush, action figures, collectibles, events, how-tos, and interviews with wonderful artists such as these guys, and anything else we can get our hands on in the wonderful world of toys. As I mentioned before, let's start by thanking our sponsors.
3D Retro,
Paysaber,
Grumpy Bert,
Art Attack Toys,
Button Lab,
Jagatomi,
Tenacious Toys,
Urban Rascal,
Fuzzy Balls Apparel,
Mini Cassette Tees,
Time Bandits,
Bitbots,
Happy Panda Toys.
and Monster Workshop. Hey, new sponsor.
New sponsor. Look at
Monster
that.
Workshop. How about that?
Awesome.
Have
Go
you guys
check
seen
out
any of their
Monster
stuff? They
Workshop.
make these really
No,
cute
not
little
yet.
custom plush monsters.
Oh.
They're really
Sounds
cool.
good to me.
So
cool.
you should go to the site toybreak.com and click on their banner and check it out because they're kind of cool. Would you like to tell us about the current contest?
We have a contest. It is from Button Lab. It is basically you win 100 full color or black and white custom 1-inch buttons. It's a $25 value, and then you can give them away, sell them, hoard them,
Do
keep
whatever
them,
you want with
throw
them.
them at people, whatever you want to do. All you have to do to
Don't
enter
eat
is
them.
don't eat them, unless you take the
Eating
pin
buttons
off, and then you can just eat the other.
No,
part.
I
That's
still
probably
don't
fine.
think you should eat it.
Okay.
What if it gets things stuck and then it's like a plug?
Ooh, don't plug yourself with it.
Oh.
To enter, simply post your button
what
design
I
in the
do.
contest section on the forum. That's it. There's already a few
Easy.
up there, so it's easy to see. There's links on the forum where you can go get the template and all that stuff, but chances are you've known how to make a button before, so
It's round. You can do
it's a
it.
circle. Just get an image, put it up there, it's cool.
Deadline?
Winner is drawn on deadline is June 22nd.
Excellent. Don't forget, you can also get a Toy Break poster, the first in hopefully a series of many. This one features artwork generously provided by Monster Forge, aka Charles Marsh. $5. That's it, $5. $2.50 shipping anywhere in the world. You can pick those up at toybreak.com. And now I know we've been moving voicemails around in the show, but this one I think needs to be played right at the top of the show. So
Okay.
some people called and left us this. Let's see what our guests think.
Interesting.
Toy break, gotta download my toy break. Everybody looking forward to the blind box. Toy break, gotta watch my toy break. Everybody's looking forward to the new show. Reviewing, yeah. Donations, yeah. Toys. Looking for the toy breaks at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the yeah.
I don't
Very
even
nice.
have words for how awesome that was.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, no.
All right, so we don't know who exactly called, but I'm pretty sure that was Crackett's voice that I heard. And was that Pablo?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I heard Pablo in there.
Maybe you guys want to step up, whoever did that, and
That was
tell
awesome.
us who it was? Amazing.
Because it sounded like you were having fun.
Sounds like we got a new opening. We don't need to...
Done.
Yes, at all anymore.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I just want to listen to it over and over.
Oh.
Okay, but we won't because we have so many exciting things to bring you, like the news.
News.
So you guys are here. Let's talk about that first.
News.
Here's the news.
Squid Kids, Inc. So what we're going to do for the next few weeks before Comic-Con, because it is rapidly approaching, is bring you some sort of Comic-Con news every week. So first we're starting with these guys.
If
What do
we
you
were
guys-
if we were like a news show, we'd be like, "Countdown to Comic-Con." We'd have like a little graphic come up, and it'd be lightning
Why would there be lightning?
through the Comic-Con logo.
Oh,
That'd be
I thought
cool.
just on its own.
Can we do that? Can we get that made somehow?
Yeah.
Post production.
Countdown to Comic-Con. Countdown to Comic-Con.
We have time.
That should be the sound effect, not true lightning.
So here it is. Countdown to Comic-Con. This is your first Comic-Con.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
First one.
your first
Well,
as
Exhibiting.
exhibitors.
Been
Yes,
years
exactly.
of attending.
Yeah.
We have so many exhibiting secrets to share.
Oh, fun secrets.
Not really, just the one.
So, yeah. Which I'll take advantage of.
The one secret is get pads for the floor, but you guys know that. You exhibited other
We
conventions.
never got pads before.
Oh my god, get those little pads
They're
that they
like
put
$10
for
that
garages,
much.
like the
Yeah.
little foam things.
Uh-huh.
Save your feet.
And put that down.
Even if
Where-
it's not
it's
everywhere,
amazing.
if you put like 2 of them right where you stand all day, like to take
Yeah.
money and stuff.
It's amazing.
Oh, that's a good point.
It'll change your
That would be
world.
awesome.
So some of the
You know
some of
what-
the viewers have seen you guys at DesignerCon.
Yes.
Designer
Oh.
Con.
Or
we've
WonderCon.
Done WonderCon,
Anime Expo.
Anime Expo,
Anime Expo.
Ape.
So you're not new to
Busy.
exhibiting at all.
No.
Just the Comic.
Just the Comic-Con.
Yeah.
So it's a big
So-
show for us.
What are you guys gonna have? I
We're
mean,
gonna
obviously you had
have-
the giant Tendo.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're gonna have our our standard stuff, our squibs, our little
Little guy.
Yay!
lots of plush. We'll
I'll
have
hold this one.
our
Aww.
And a mommy. Not really.
That one's
Oh.
back there, I think.
Yeah, we have a little gray one back there. I see him on the show sometimes.
Yeah, he's back here somewhere.
Hanging out.
We got
I want to put them on strings and then we
Squid
could use them
Kid.
like marionettes. Can answer.
So we have our DIY squibs.
Nice.
We'll have those. We'll have our DIY Squid Kids.
So where did the name come from?
The name Squid Kids Inc.
Yeah.
It's a long story. Long,
We got
boring
time.
story. No. As a mentor of mine would call nerds squids.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because he worked at Mattel, I was an intern at Mattel, and he would go around calling some of the sculptors squids because they liked cartoons and they liked comic books and video games. And it was a nerdy thing, and I'm a huge nerd, so it just,
So
I don't think he quite realized that I was as nerdy as the rest of the guys there. But when I started my company, I needed a name, and Squid Kids was it. And the ink comes from, I usually draw with a pen, so an ink pen. Squids have ink, just all.
It all
It
fit.
worked. It
all
just
ki- all
meshed
kind of
together.
fit,
See, that
so-
wasn't too long.
Yeah, this is a short version.
I think they have that nickname in the effects industry too, with squids.
Yeah, it's-
Guys that collect all the
Oh, really?
all the props and things like that.
Oh,
Or
really?
squids.
Yeah. I know squibs. The squibs is a baby squid for us, and in the movie industry, apparently it's a little.
It's the
blood-
thing that
blood
blows
packet,
up. Yeah, the blood
so-
packet.
Oh.
Which
Maybe
And in
that could be
Harry
a special
Potter,
version.
Isn't it
Yeah.
something else in Harry Potter?
Squibs?
Yeah.
Are there?
I read it in the book.
What
I
is
don't
that?
remember.
Could be.
I don't remember.
It's been a
what it
while
means.
since
yeah,
those books
I
have
haven't
been
read
read.
it in a long time.
But you also have other products
yes,
debuting.
we
Perhaps
have.
you can just tell us about them if you don't want to. Do you want to show us?
Yeah. Well, we
I mean,
have
people
our,
have seen the custom show that you did.
Yeah, so we have our
at Design
Tendo
Con.
figure, and we also have these guys.
Ooh.
We have our A drive.
Do you guys remember A drives? You probably don't.
Yeah, these are floppy
I
disks.
barely remember them.
Then we got our B side. These will be DIY figures.
Oh, this is fantastic. Are you gonna make jazz discs next?
I have them
Ooh.
sketched up.
Ah, I'm kidding. That's awesome.
I have zip discs sketched up and
Oh, it's fantastic.
old cell phones and all kinds of old stuff. But
I love it.
and then
That cassette is awesome. That needs some graffiti on it.
yeah,
Who doesn't want to do something on there? Come on.
And the cool thing is they all have the bend, like the
Yeah.
Tendo guy.
The gesture.
Attitude.
give them a little
Slant.
life, even though they're old and dead.
Aw, they're not dead.
But and this guy we actually went into production with, and he's being made in China now,
Woo!
and it's a lot of money.
So these
amazing.
other guys will
Yeah.
be, these are resins, right?
Those will be resins because I
Okay.
didn't have enough money to make all of them, so I had to
Right.
start with one and build up from there.
That's how you
That's
do it.
what you
Yeah.
do. That's the right way to do
And
it.
then this one will be coming out in plastic.
Yeah.
So go to see them. You can find them where the giant
Find
Tendo
the giant
figure is.
version of him that you saw at the beginning of the show.
Booth 5137.
Write it down now.
5137.
Look for squids.
Yeah.
Yay! And these guys.
And there's a giant squid at the booth as
Yeah.
well,
yes,
right?
a giant pink one.
There'll be
Made for
some
love.
hyperactive monkeys as well.
Okay,
So.
awesome.
actual active monkeys or the
Jerome is
company.
pretty hyperactive.
because I think
Yeah.
Jerome counts as
Yeah,
hyperactive.
for sure.
We should get him a costume.
He's got a little
Can we do that?
head
Little
costume.
head thing.
Does
yeah.
he?
Little
Yeah,
hat.
he wears every once in a while because it's so hot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
But
Well, this is
yeah.
exciting. I'm happy to have you guys at Comic-Con as exhibitors.
Yeah.
And I want everybody to go check out their booth. We should have like a secret password they can come say or something.
To do what?
I don't know, just to say I saw you. I guess it could be I saw you on Toy
I
Break.
saw you on
That's
Toy
the
Break.
password.
That's the secret
Well,
password.
maybe we can have a little freebie. We'll have to think of what the freebie is, but maybe we'll have
You guys remember that.
or forget that.
forget it, just in case we.
So many weeks away. What are you
Yeah.
holding? It's shiny. You got my attention.
The shiny one. It's a first shot of
So pretty.
our convention exclusive. It's gonna be gold instead of silver, but this is what it's gonna look like right now.
And you can
Real-
Just like Zelda.
Real early sample, but the convention exclusive will be a gold version of the So Analog figure.
nice.
So,
That's a great idea.
Now, something that people might not know who don't make toys or haven't made toys themselves, the first sample, like what you get back from China,
it's called a first shot usually,
right?
and
And it'll be like the first, the first one out of the mold, or when they make they make their first mold just to see how everything looks. Not all the bugs will be worked out. Sometimes things don't fit right, or sometimes you can, obviously it usually never comes in the right color. It'll just be whatever
Yeah.
color they have.
this guy's actually way too light of gray. Obviously, he's going to be more like that, but this is the material they had. And
Right. It's whatever
you-
material
you
they
might get a
usually
hot
have in the
pink one
machine.
or something
Yeah.
sometimes. Yeah, so mismatch arms and legs, all kinds of stuff. And on this, you can see the surface finish isn't great. A lot of mistakes still, and they'll go back and fix all that. And,
Right.
Polish the tools.
Yeah, it'll be all pretty in the end.
Is that tape?
Yeah, because you wouldn't stay together.
Oh.
It's a process, people. It doesn't
Yeah.
just come out done.
And then from
Have
that,
their
what you
ship
do, you go back to the factory they'll send you the first sample, you look it over, you go back to the factory with any kind of changes or tweaks or final things, like make things fit better or do this kind of that, any kind of tweaks, that's your chance to do it. And then you go in, they do a second sample, finish that, and once you get the perfect sample, you go into final production on it. So it's cool to be able to see some of this. Like obviously, it's not going to be silver, so you're going to have one of the only
Yeah.
silver ones. Like
Exactly.
they're not going to be a production silver. So
Yeah,
And
cool to be
someday
able to
people
have
will
that.
hunt it down.
Mm-hmm.
maybe. Or I might give one away.
Oh,
Maybe.
that would be
Look
a
at
thing
that.
too.
And then here's the package. It's obviously a rough cut of the package because I had to cut it up, but they send it to me. That's what it's going to be printed like. So you'll see the label through the package. That's how you'll know which one you're getting. Open it up, and you got arms and legs down at the bottom, character up front.
and the arms and legs will just pop in.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fantastic packaging.
Thanks.
And I like that it's not wasting a lot of space.
Because space costs money.
Space costs money to ship. That big clamshell
I
that's
don't wanna
protecting
ship
your
air,
figure
so
costs money in the thing to ship over here. Oh, it's
Yeah.
a mess, guys.
the
That's
more you
amazing.
can cram into a box, the better.
I like
And-
the way you thought that
Yeah,
out.
and I don't want to throw away a bunch of stuff. So
Yeah, exactly.
Eco-friendly, we'll call it.
a little bit.
Green.
Just go with it.
It's
Okay.
cardboard. It's recyclable.
Yeah,
So it's
minus
not-
the window. Yeah.
Oh, so there will be a plastic on
Yeah,
the
it
window there.
is going to have a real window.
Nice.
You guys
Okay.
got a lot of stuff going on.
Tons. It's
Remember
big,
when it
big
was-
year for us.
Just starting out with a little resin.
Just
Yeah.
this guy and
Oh.
this guy.
T-shirts.
T-shirts. Hopefully we'll have some new
Accessories.
T-shirts.
I have my first little squib guy up on my desk. He's pink. He's next to the.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Cozy
the little
figure.
zipper pull.
Yeah.
He's just a little. He's a
Yeah.
little hanger dude.
Fantastic.
The memories.
It's been like 2.5 years we've been doing shows.
Nice.
Yeah.
And now you can start to hate Comic-Con like we do. I mean,
Oh.
Who hates Comic-Con? Nobody. Just to show like the
We don't
size-wise,
hate it.
because people know how big a Nintendo cartridge is. Not that this is Nintendo,
Yeah.
but this is the size-wise. So it's it's slightly bigger all around, and then plus it'll have the hands and feet and everything on there too. So
Got a little.
And the tude.
Yeah, it's got.
and the tude. So that's cool.
fantastic.
And hopefully someday these other guys will get produced.
So go buy their Tendos so that if you want to support so they can make the rest of these figures.
Yeah, this is amazing. This looks really great.
I want one of those. That's awesome. All right. So there's your Comic-Con news. Shall we on to Blind Box?
Sure.
Do you guys know what time it is? Blind
Alright, so today we are going to open up NBA Collectors Series 1. You guys like NBA?
I am so not a sports fan.
Yeah, me neither.
We like
So let's
sports
find
and
out.
We don't care.
Let's find out what these look like.
I could care less about sports. I used to collect sports cards when I was a kid, and then
Wait, hold on. You're jumping right in. Which
Oh.
one do you want?
Oh.
If you wanted
the basketball player.
Oh. I don't even know what's.
one. We're like the worst batch to open these over.
Maybe Lakers? Because I'm from LA.
There you go.
I'll take the Bulls guy.
Balls guy?
Bulls. Bulls.
I don't know who a single one of these players are.
I know
He's number one.
Kobe.
Yeah.
I want the white guy. I don't know.
We only have 3 of these, so I'm opening up a wood grain key on the other side here because I don't care about sports either. So.
Just pick one.
I'd go for Celtics.
Now
Okay.
we open?
Now we
Alright.
can open.
Okay.
It's a thing. Like if we get the one we want, it's like yay.
Ooh, I got the wood toyer.
Ooh.
That's a good one. I don't know if
The
we
dark
have,
wood.
I don't know if we have that one.
Hey, I got the Bulls.
Oh,
my God.
nice.
That's awesome.
Or I'll say balls.
Bulls.
Balls.
Bulls. I like
I
it.
got the Blazers.
Boo. I don't even.
I don't even know. Is that a
That's
good
cool.
team? Or
I have
not?
family in Oregon, so I guess it's a good thing.
So you at least knew it was an Oregon team.
Yeah.
I had no idea who that was.
Maybe
I got,
somebody
I
up
got
there.
the white guy. You think you wanted him.
I
You
got
could
the
trade.
white guy.
A bunch of hands and
Oh, I like the
balls.
It's
basketball.
heavy.
I know there are guys at work that actually like this stuff.
It's kind of
Sports,
heavy.
I mean.
Toys.
They like toys, but they like sports as well.
So it comes with obviously the finished figure, a basketball, and 4 extra hands.
The hands
Meaning
just-
2
oh, yeah.
extra sets.
They just pop out pretty easy.
I like this hand.
Okay.
Do they all get the
Oh, I-
same hands?
Good question. Good question.
Why is he doing
Do
that?
you have one?
I
Yeah.
think yeah.
Yeah. The okay.
Because it goes ASS
do 2 okays.
hole, right? AS.
Is that what that
Yeah.
is?
Oh.
Anyway. I remember that as a kid.
Here, give him 2 of those.
That's the dumbest hand I've ever seen.
I
What is
know.
that?
That's why it's funny.
It's to do the fighter pilot goggles. Do you know how to
Oh.
do that?
Except he can't.
Except he doesn't reach his eyes.
Oh, there's no articulation.
Does he?
It's got to be a sports thing, right?
Does he mean? Does that mean something?
Like
not-
A-okay?
It's not a gang
Does that mean
sign.
something in sports?
Okay.
Because it looks dumb when he's just doing it.
You seriously couldn't have had the worst guess for opening.
No,
NBA
I don't think we know
products.
anybody that's into sports.
Guys,
Oh, yeah.
guys at
NBA.
work are going to give me so much shit for actually having to open the NBA toy.
Isn't that like a game you play? Like you do this, and then if you look
Yeah,
at
then
it...
Below the
you have to
belt?
break it without looking at it or something. Like
Oh.
I thought you got punched.
if you
did
yeah,
you
if you
looked
look
at
at it,
it-
you get hit.
Yeah.
But if you can break it,
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
break it.
You have to.
yeah,
What
like
do you
if
do?
if someone's doing that,
Yeah,
and
and
you
then
don't
you
look,
look at
but
it.
you break it before you look at
Aren't
it.
you gonna like touch a guy's junk if you do that?
You don't put your junk in it. It's not like you're standing around with your junk in that.
Let me see this thing.
What are we talking
I
about?
don't
What
know.
is
Like,
what
don't you
happened?
like usually hold it like down by your waist when you
conversation
do
No,
really
this?
it just has to
Out
be
there.
below the waist. Not it doesn't go in your crotch, and you don't put your junk through it.
Not through it, but like if you're trying to knock it out of somebody's hand without looking,
Sports guys
you're
like to
gonna
touch
like
each other.
accidentally
Whoa,
touch
whoa.
junk.
They're always
Is
patting
this-
each other
is
on
this
the butt.
The butt slap.
See,
Oh, good game. That's the good game hand.
sports guys love
Alright,
that kind of
These
stuff.
have had
This
enough
is
of
the
our attention.
whitest white guy I've ever seen.
That's a really white dude.
Ghost.
I wonder if it looks like the guy it's supposed to be.
All right, we don't know anything about sports as a figure. It does nothing for me, so
I mean, they look like they're well made. They're
They
close
look
to.
too. Their faces are a little vacant.
Yes,
very like
Deer in headlights.
But
they were probably modeled on a computer.
I like the style. I like
Yeah.
the. I don't know. They're
I'm a-
weird.
I'm a big fan of ball joints and
Big fan of ball what?
ball joints.
Ball?
So yeah,
Balls?
balls.
Word of the day.
Basketballs.
Balls.
How's the
Balls?
basketball?
Oh,
Is it
balls.
cool?
It's cool. It's just you can't hold it.
I wish it was squishy.
I guess there it is. It's a basketball, all right.
It's balding.
All right. Well, these are these. If you like sports, go get
Wait,
them.
they can high five. I think. Is that how basketball players do
Is
it?
that how you can play with
And
them?
then he puts his thumb through the little hole. And it's
This
a-
is what basketball players
Oh.
do. Anyway,
So
What a
we're
weird-
terrible
I-
for opening sports.
no,
it's
this
always-
like I don't care what sports fan you are. You don't want this hand on
No,
your figure.
why is it doing that? I don't
Especially two of them.
Yeah, I don't know.
What is that?
Let's move on.
All right. If you know what that is,
If you
tell
want
us
to
on
be
the
a
forum.
righty or a lefty,
Because it looks
don't want
dumb.
to discriminate against lefties.
All right. What's next?
Reviews.
Reviews. Reviews.
Reviews.
Up first.
Lilo Cosplay Stitch.
Ta-da! Would you like to tell us about it, George?
Okay. This is by MindStyle. Again, hey, this was MindStyle too.
Look at that.
This is by MindStyle and Disney. This is the D23 version by Jenny Chung. It's a 5-inch tall figure. They're $32.
Oh, yeah, smell that.
You can get them at
Smells like
tenacioustoys.com.
Cancer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Some people, I like to smell it.
Well, yeah.
I'm all here, have this cancer. I didn't mean to kill our guests. Okay, so it comes not only in a clamshell in a box, it's also wrapped.
Protected. I like it.
I like it. It
You
smells
should
good.
smell the bottom.
It smells kind of like a broom closet.
What? Oh, it does.
I don't know how else to explain that smell.
Sawdusty.
Sawdusty?
Pencil dust.
So this is from D23. It's the D23 version of the character, the
Oh, okay.
Stitch character. So D23 is a fancy Disney club that you can. We should have had Sarah Jo on for this. A fancy Disney club that you can join, and they have an expo every year. Like they have their own convention with that's. Scott Zillmer had the Tron Stitch there.
Right.
That's where the Tron Stitch ended up being made into production, and then that's where this one came from.
Was this sold at D23 or just it was seen at D23?
I think it was sold there. It's part of the Experiment 626 project, Artist Series 2.
Okay.
I've seen that name before, but I can't remember on what. Box is plain. Stitch on each side.
What do we think?
It's cute.
Are you a fan of Stitch?
I love Stitch.
So that's supposed to be Lilo dressed up as Stitch.
Yeah, it's very cute.
Does Stitch wear a Hawaiian shirt? I've never seen the Lilo and Stitch movie,
think
and I've
Lilo
never seen
wears-
anything with
Lilo
Stitch.
wears
I've never seen a
Really?
single
It's a
cartoon.
really
the
good
first
movie.
movie's awesome.
Is it?
Yeah,
It's great.
it's really cute.
I like the colors. Like, it's got a really nice finish to it.
I wonder why she's sad though. She's kind of got like a little,
She is kind of sad.
like confused.
It's got a little JC in the heart for Jenny Chung on the back there. I don't know if you could see that. I don't know. It looks good, I guess. The paint's nice.
It's like the normal Stitch toy, but with Lilo's face.
Stitch's
Lilo?
face is just.
Lilo.
Mhm,
Lilo.
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 Yeah.
Right?
I keep thinking Lilu Dallas.
Yeah.
Multipass.
All right. Well,
Fifth Element.
I don't have a lot to say about it.
I don't either. I don't.
You
it's-
guys?
Yeah.
Comments? Would you
I'd rather
pay
see Stitch's
$32
face.
for
Oh,
it?
hell no.
But I bet there's some Disney fans out there
Yeah.
who would be interested in that, and you can grab it over at tenacioustoys.com,
True.
which is
Alright.
good because if it's a D23 thing, you may not be able to get it at a lot of places.
Right.
So,
All right. Let's move on to the next thing.
nice to
Moving
have.
on.
Moving
These
on.
are Omis. Have you seen Omi before? Okay. We're introducing you
seen
to a
those.
lot today.
Yeah. I saw it was at
Learning
Comic Con
a lot.
last year.
Yes. These are made by Monkey King. It's Monkey King's blind box figure. But they did something a little different where, here, I'll just get out a few. We have the full series one here.
Do people just send you a bunch of free stuff? Are you the luckiest people on the planet?
It doesn't quite work that easily, but
These actually were sent to us by Monkey King, though.
Yes.
So we were actually lucky
but
enough
no, it
to
doesn't
have them.
always work like that.
Are we gonna vote for which one we want
Are we-
first?
We can.
I think that the whole
But they
series
gave
is
us the
here.
whole set.
So, yeah. So
But
let's
you could
just
say which
open
one you
them
want to
up.
open.
I want the owl.
Okay.
There's an owl.
There's an
That
owl.
first
Oh
one.
yeah.
And I also like the
I like the
sea lion.
Kozak.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
the Kozik one a lot.
I still want the
I
Luke
like-
Chew one for my Luke Chew wall.
Wow. Cool. Tough to open.
So these things are only $10 still, and I think that's a good price considering the size of the figure. Ooh. Hey, that's a different color.
This is a Dave Pressler.
I like that one. Monkey Brain.
We gotta get Dave on to talk about his stuff.
So now what these do, instead of just being like a regular figure, they come on a little wall plaque that has a little hanger you can hang on the wall.
Oh.
Or it comes with a little base that you can put it on your shelf.
I like that.
That's cool.
It also has that little piece of clear that you take off.
Smells like cancer.
Now, the other thing you can do is they have a
Mine's
little
like
peg in the
a
back.
skull.
You can pull this little peg out of the back. Well, you should be able to. This one's really hard.
Ferg.
I think this one's kind of painted in.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. So if you take one peg out, you can take these two
Oh, my good. Full head.
and make a dude.
Oh, that's cool.
And then you can make new shapes out of your guys.
Ah.
I like that.
Expandable, playable.
And now one of the things that Monkey King also
They're
offers,
so lightweight.
Yeah.
if you want to collect the whole series,
Oh,
there's
Oh my God,
this.
you guys.
It's a box of foam. No, it's not.
Oh
Pizza?
wow.
And this is another
Squid.
wall display.
Oh.
Called the Omi wall.
Is that just a chunk of?
Big chunk
Acrylic.
of acrylic.
Wow.
This is a 13-inch by 13-inch piece of acrylic. It's, I believe, half an inch wide, and it can hold 9 Omis. This one goes for $38. You can get all of this over at monkeyking.com.
This
You can
alone
see,
is 38.
Yeah. And then
you
these are
screw it
$10
into your
each.
wall through the, there's 2 little ones that have the little hole where you can screw them in.
That's
I don't
what
know
she
if this
said.
comes with the screws or not. Doesn't look like it does. Oh, it does. Screws included. And then
Can't see where it goes.
you can display your whole
I would,
set.
Ta-da.
I would get new screws.
Yeah.
Not into those screws.
Well,
Maybe some wall anchors?
yeah, I just think these screws
Oh, it's
wouldn't
tiny.
would not hold. But
Is that pretty heavy? The acrylic?
It is kind of heavy.
it's just
Here, let me put another
gotta
one on.
go through the thickness of the plastic.
Oh yeah, that's kind of heavy. Maybe at least in earthquake country,
Yeah,
you want bigger screws.
that's what she said.
Did we get the Luke Chu one at all?
Not
No.
yet.
Uh-oh. What's this one?
I like this one.
Yeah,
I like
too.
that one.
Whose is that? That's for...
For it's good
He's
use.
cute.
I like the
The
way
tusks.
people did different uses of the shape. What's it gonna be,
she's
George?
got- You're supposed to get the whole set.
Hey,
I'm
more,
gonna open
what's
up
going
another
on?
one.
Maybe they didn't send the whole set. I don't know.
I like the monkey
Oh, here's a
brain
buff
one, too.
monster.
Oh, sweet.
No, we got 2 of the same. I guess different colors, but
Different colors though. It's like a chase. It's fancy.
How many did I hand
Oh, that
out?
one's nice.
Oh, you know what else you could do with this?
Is
You
that
could
all
totally
of
play
them?
tic
What's
tac
this?
toe.
Here's 2 more. Oh, no, it's empty. Is this
I
empty?
think that's empty.
Right?
Oh, this one's got
Oh,
something
so you
there.
get you each need
Here. You open it.
what,
You
like
could tell.
6 of the or 5 of the same
oh yeah,
guy,
it's an expensive tic tac toe.
but gorgeous. That's true designer vinyl tic tac toe.
Now, what do you do,
Designer
like, if you get the wall? What do you do with all your little
You store them
extra
with your
plastics?
empty boxes.
Hang on to them, I guess. So they also come in blank. You can buy DIYs. And they have a few different shapes. There's 4 different shapes, I believe, right?
Oh,
One with horns,
Oh,
one with
nice.
like cat ears, one with like hippo ears, and one with monkey ears. Oh, another buff.
Sweet.
Do we still not have the Luke Chu? Man,
Nope.
that sucks. I want that Luke Chu one.
I don't have the owl either.
That one's smelly. Smelly.
So here's one of the ones with the horns. Oh, see what Ferg did? He turned his upside down.
Mine has
And
one.
use
Oh,
it
mine has
as
kitty cat ears.
Tusks. You can kind of change it
Cool.
around.
Could be goofy.
Yeah, it could be
Oh
teeth,
yeah.
could be ears. I like it.
You could get blank ones
bear.
and do. Oh, okay. So you get blank ones, 2 different styles of blank ones, and you can draw your own designs on, and then you've got a great tic tac toe board.
There you go.
Done.
That's pretty cool.
So now, when we opened these in
That thing
Blind
looks
Box a
nice.
few weeks ago, probably about a month or so ago now, and we got 3 of them. I don't remember which 3, but I sent one of them to because somebody on the forum, Charles Marsh, who did our poster,
Ah.
when he saw the episode, he's like, "Oh, I want to see one of those. Like, I want to paint one of those." So I said, "All right, I'm not going to keep. I don't need to keep these." So I sent him one, and he sent it back, painted, for us to show off, so you can kind of see what a custom could look like.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's fancy.
And
That's fancy.
he
Charles
was
got
he's
some
One
paint
of one.
kind enough to send
Very
this in,
nice.
so you should definitely look up Monster Forge and look up his stuff. But because he was nice enough to do this, we're going to give this away
What?
to a viewer. And you know what? While we sweeten the pot, we'll give them a blank one too of the same
Okay.
guy. So we'll give away Monster Forges with a blank for you to customize and put next to that.
What do you have to do?
I don't know. It's got to be something fun though. We'll have to figure this
Another
out.
voicemail submission. Maybe.
Another song, another theme song.
Write a song? No, we don't. We don't want any more songs. We don't need any more
We love songs. What are you talking about?
I don't know. We'll figure
Do you want
something out.
Do you want them to win it at Comic-Con?
Should we do that?
Does somebody have to be at Comic-Con to win it?
Kind of sucks for everybody that's not at Comic-Con.
Well, Comic-Con sucks for people that aren't at Comic-Con. I don't know. It's just coming up with something different and new.
All right, because this is our countdown to Comic-Con episode, it'll be someone from Comic-Con can win it. Let's say Saturday is the day most people go, right? Everybody's
I
there
think
on a
so.
Saturday.
Lots of Friday and Saturday.
Why don't we say on Saturday, the first person to come up to the booth.
We could announce what the thing is going to be closer to Comic-Con too.
Okay.
We could just say we're going to give it away at Comic-Con and
All right, keep watching our countdown
Yeah.
to Comic-Con. Countdown to Comic-Con! And find out how to win
Every
this
week.
at Comic-Con. And we'll tell you before that how you can win it. But you'll get it directly. We'll hand it to
They're really
you
cool.
at Comic-Con.
takeaway prize. I really like these things. I think $10 is a great price
Yeah, Buff Monsters.
for what
are
you
good.
get.
How much are they? $10?
$10, $9.95.
I like the bases.
Yeah, it's clever.
Yeah.
Two-way base. Good.
Two ways are always good.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she said. Is that
It
wall
is just,
getting heavy?
it's nice because it's like
That's
a
a lot.
different it's a
A
different
chunk.
way to use the platform. And if you go into Monkey King, they have a wall with like
A bunch of those.
ton of
a
Oh.
dozen of those things.
Does this come in different colors?
I've only seen it in
think
red.
just red.
I think I've seen it in red. But they have like, squares full of them.
That's awesome.
Custom
Of all
ones.
different ones that artists have done. I think they started it at Comic-Con last year.
Yeah.
So if you're in LA, don't miss it. Check out Monkey King. All right, Omi's thumbs up all around.
Yes.
What else do you have? One last thing.
Oh, this will be a quickie. This was sent into
That
us.
is also.
Oh.
Here, you go ahead and hold that. Here is a resin figure for you guys to review on the show. It's called Kenny, and it's from an artist-designer named David Netherland Van Alphen. It costs $12 plus shipping at netherlandstudios.com. Not sure about the run size. Hope you enjoy it.
All right, so here's the figure.
Okay, so $12. It's already more expensive than these Omis were.
This came with it?
Yeah,
Obviously.
I believe so, yeah.
Ow.
Was this free or was this...
That was probably...
That
Okay,
was
so
probably
there's the header
packaged.
card that went with him.
Kenny?
Collect them all, Netherland mini handmade figure,
Bubble-tastic.
Kenny.
Should we say that the bubbles are part of the aesthetic?
It's hand-cast resin, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I sincerely hope so. Because if that was production.
It's a little rough. Being nice.
You don't have to be nice.
Here's Kenny's story. Kenny loved to sit in his room and listen to his stereo. Kenny's grandfather warned him that if he kept listening to it, Kenny's head would turn into a stereo. Obviously didn't believe him and kept listening to it anyways. Then one night, Kenny got a really bad headache listening to music and decided to go to bed early. When he woke up the next morning, he heard voices in his head and discovered that his head did in fact turn into a stereo.
Okay.
I like the classic stereo. I mean, I swear I had one almost just like it.
Really?
My dad's, but...
Did you have that suit too?
Eh,
Did your
not
dad
so
have
much,
that suit?
Not so much. The rainbow is not a real rainbow, is it? It's like an odd colored rainbow.
Brown
It was
isn't
brown.
in.
Poop
That's
rainbow.
a poop. Yeah, it's a poop bone.
Poop
Good call.
What's
Good
the
call.
button look like?
Same.
See,
Close up.
I kind of like the sticker more than I like the figure.
I just feel like it's not cleaned up that well. Like the top is
Well,
really.
he just
sharp.
poured in the resin on the top,
And
and
left
it
it
just
open?
feels like you should have finished the figure.
It's not a finished thing, yeah.
I like the proportions, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's a cute little.
Yeah, chubby
Figure?
The color is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the bubbles kill it.
Yeah.
Well,
So
here's,
it's the technical.
here's something that people that are making resin figures, something that I kind of gripe about a lot when we talk about resin
You
figures.
gripe?
I've been known to gripe
Really?
about things. One of the things I tend to complain about resin figures is exactly what's here. This guy may or may not have a pressure pot.
That's probably a big.
Are there bubbles
issue.
in the tip in this stuff? Yeah, like
Yeah.
there's no pressure pot here.
Maybe he doesn't even know what a pressure pot is. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true.
And even
A lot
if
of people
there
don't
is
know.
a pressure pot, you might need a resin that takes a little longer to set up, so you can get rid of more of the bubbles. This looks like it was made in an open mold, like they were talking about, an open mold. So it was poured. Basically, the mold is surrounding this guy. This isn't. So where there's no mold touching it, it's going to be a little bit clearer, because where there is, it's going to get a little foggy from the mold. There's a
There's nothing you
seam.
can really do about that.
There's a seam down the back where you had to cut it open to get it out.
The thing is, he probably wouldn't.
You wouldn't even need to cut that
'cause
one if it's an open mold.
Such a giant hole for the head. You just yank that thing out and wouldn't. No undercuts.
Maybe the feet a little bit, but not really. Like that should pull right out.
Well, they're so filled with bubbles.
So one of the things that you need to start to learn if you're going to be producing your own resin figures is learn the art of mold making, because it's really important to get your figure. I mean, look at this. This is resin. This is the same thing. Like this is a resin figure, but this looks like a production piece. So it's like you have to learn, if you're going to sell resin figures, you have to learn to make it look like a production piece. I mean, even this that you can see would,
It
there's
has bubbles on the bottom.
it's an
He was
open
probably a
pore
reject,
thing.
That's why I kept it.
But like even if you had bubbles on the bottom like this, it's fine. One, it's the bottom.
Yeah.
Two, it's clean. This edge is clean. This is rough.
So that still
There's
passes
still
your-
like, yeah, like this is allowed. This, you could cut yourself on this. This is
Yeah.
It's
this
really
is a piece of
sharp.
sharp resin right here that needs to be sanded down.
Could use it as a weapon.
I would say you can't.
He could have easily overfilled the mold and,
And
so
then
it'd
sand
bubble
it.
up and then sand it down.
Yeah.
And of course, you have to use some fine sandpaper to really.
To get it back
buff
to
it out,
clear,
but-
right?
Or could you put a piece of acrylic in the
Yeah,
top
you
of the
could
mold
have.
to
Yeah,
clean
you
it
could have
up?
laid down a big old piece of acrylic, like. Hell, you could have used this area right
Good.
Or
here.
even the stuff that comes on the front of
Lay that
packages.
and squish it out so you don't get any air bubbles, and put some Vaseline on there so it doesn't stick, and
Mhm.
that would help a lot.
These are valuable tips.
They are, and or just do a mold with a sprue that has like a tinier pore hole.
Yeah.
That you're not that it's not a big giant open surface.
Yeah. That way you're just cutting off a little sprue rather than.
Than a whole big top. So I don't know. just,
Good for him for trying to sell his own stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's good to do it, but
In $12.
$12. I can tell from, maybe you see the picture and you don't realize what you're going to get.
Yeah, I mean it's small for $12.
another thing that would help is if you're doing clear, you want to use platinum-based silicones instead of tin-based silicones, because the clear will actually become clear. Like you can actually pour up nice clears in a platinum-based silicone. It'll just help it, get nicer. But there's a lot more troubles in working with platinum-based
Yeah.
silicones, and they're a lot more temperamental and a little bit harder to use. So it's just
all
things that you
practice,
have to
trial and
learn.
error.
Yeah, just things that you have to learn as you're going along before you
Cool.
can call yourself a toy maker.
Well, shall we on to events?
Let's do it.
Events. Happenings.
Do it.
Stuff to do. First up, Open Call Resin Toy Juried Show is a group show of a really long name of original resin toys at Toy Art Gallery in Los Angeles, California from June 10th to July 1st. Check out toyartgallery.com.
We're judging that. Because we judge resin
are.
figures.
So, we're really... Clearly you want
Be
George
prepared.
judging your resin, right?
Be prepared for me to judge your resin figure. Designer vinyl toy blowout sale. Whew. Former local vinyl toy shop Synthetic Compound and Kaiju X3 have teamed up with Red Hot Robot and the Rusted Nail to bring you this fully loaded designer vinyl toy sale featuring items by Kid Robot 3A, Toy 2R, Play Imaginative, Ugly Doll, Strange Co., Super 7, Mind Style, and many more at Rusted Nail in Mesa, Arizona on June 10th. You can go to facebook.com/therustednail for more info.
I'm not gonna make that one.
I'm not going to make it either. But if you're in the area, that's a lot of
Yeah.
stores blowing out a lot of
There's a lot of
toys.
blowing
There's-
out going
There's
on.
some blowing happening. Don't tell them you said that. Contemporary Conflagrations. Hope I said that right. Solo show featuring new work by Lisa Fur over at Dragatomi in Sacramento, California from July 11th to... from June 11th to July 19th. Check out dragatomi.com.
Star Wars Days at Legoland in Carlsbad, California. Someone's excited to be going. This is June 18th and 19th. You can go to california.legoland.com for more info, and you can see Aileen there. I'll be there. I'll be there one of the days.
Are you coming down?
I'm going one of the days. Yeah,
Cool.
I've never been there.
You should come to Legoland sometime.
it's pretty packed on
June
Star
18th.
Wars Days.
It turns out if you push the base together, it cracks.
Oh,
What?
don't do that.
That's not good.
It still works perfectly fine. There's a thing.
So be
you
careful, I
insert-
guess, with
yeah.
your bases.
Don't squeeze it a lot. From the Omis. I'm just saying, it happened.
Okay. We'll give that one away with the blank.
George must have broken it.
I'm just kidding. You'll get a good one.
And of course,
Oh.
Oh, you just wanted to
See?
see if it would do it.
I had to test it.
Too broken. I didn't break
quality
anything.
assure.
Just want everyone to point out, I did not break anything.
And of course, San Diego Comic-Con in San Diego, California from July 21st to the 24th, comic-con.org.
Awesome.
They're doing that again this year?
Let's not do that. That gag's old.
Okay, one more time. What was your guys' booth number that people need to come see you at?
5137.
5137.
Little dyslexic over here.
That's okay. Just
Had
look
to
up
think
Squid
about
Kids
it.
Inc. in your program.
I was going to say, what's your website?
SquidKidsInc.com. We have a blog you can click on and follow and look at. Facebook, all that good stuff.
The
Sweet.
blog's got some really cool pictures, some traveling around
Some,
when you went to the factory.
squids.
some process stuff.
Yeah.
Hope to post some more stuff soon.
There was a contest to get your own
Yep.
piece made. If you were paying attention, you could have been a part of that. It's now over.
We talked about it, so you probably...
We did. Hopefully you paid attention.
Yeah,
It was only like
it was
2
cool.
months ago.
It was cool to have people actually enter artwork, and
Yeah.
I think we got a really good one out of it. So
Nice.
pretty happy.
Well, cool. That's it.
That's it. Don't forget you can save money with coupon code TOYBREAK10 for 10% off at Tilted and button-lab.com and the code TOYBREAK, one word, for 15% off at Funk Rush and 20% off at OctoberToys.com. As always, you can visit ToyBreak.com, which is the hub of everything that we do. We've got the current shows, past episodes, we've got the show notes, easy links to everything we talk about, like SquidKidsInc.com. You can also download paper toys of us if you're so inclined. We have 3 different sets by Alexander Gwynn, Zakane,
there.
and Castlefort.
That's cool.
Crazy, right?
That's cool.
You can donate if you're enjoying the show. We appreciate that. You can call and leave us a voicemail, just like that wonderful song at the beginning. Toy breaking, yeah. I don't remember if those were the words. You can call and leave us a voicemail at 818-AM-I-GOOD. You can keep up with us on Facebook at facebook.com/toybreak. You can email us at info@toybreak.com. You can watch our briefs
Oh my
and whole episodes at youtube.com/toybreak.
everywhere.
You can follow us on Twitter. I'm at Aileen Gaspar.
George Gaspar. You guys
You
Twitter?
guys on Twitter?
Not
Yeah,
yet.
but I don't.
Okay.
Keep up
you
with
don't
it.
have
It's
to.
not
How about a
Connected to my-
Facebook? You got a Facebook
Facebook.
page? Squid
Yeah,
Kids?
Squid Kids Inc.
Okay.
Facebook.com/Squid
I do have Twitter, but I don't check it ever.
Okay. I like your honesty.
Pretty much the same with me, but I still have them follow me.
So I do Facebook. If I can link the two, which I haven't yet, I'll do
Eventually.
It's super
Okay.
easy.
that. Yeah,
Okay.
but not for this guy.
All right, you want to take us out?
And now here's a quick look at the They Came From the Streets show, recently put on by UrbanVinylDaily.com at Unheard Of in Cincinnati, Ohio. Several of the custom monies are still available for a limited time in their online store, so go check those out, and we will see you next week.
We won't.
Bye.